Now, neutral colors are quite popular when it comes to picking a backdrop for the rest of the furnishings in your space. So what are the things to consider when picking up a neutral color for your space? Well, let's find out. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Faazati Ali and I'm an interior designer who's always giving the best tips on how to make your space look stunning. I also do DIYs and give you guys affordable ideas on how to make your own home decor pieces. I also paint, so do feel free to hit the subscribe button below and join the family. I upload videos every other week. Anyway guys, let's dive straight into today's video where I'll be talking about neutral colors and how to pick the best one for your space. Now, when picking up a neutral color, the first thing you want to consider is what we call an undertone. Now, when it comes to neutral colors, we have two groups, which are the pure neutrals. These are basically the white, black, and gray that we're all used to. And then we also have what we call the near neutrals, created by mixing a color with a pure neutral or mixing up two complementary colors. A near neutral can be created from any color, could be blue, red, green. All you have to do is mix it up with a huge amount of a pure neutral color to create a neutral that has an undertone of that particular color. Now, a near neutral is a color that has lost most of its chromatic content but still has an undertone within it. Now, all these neutral colors, whether near neutrals or pure neutrals, can easily be used as backdrops when furnishing our spaces. You just need to be really careful so that when you're picking a near neutral, you're not confusing it for a pure one, and then once you have this paint color on your wall is when you start realizing, wait, this looks greenish, this looks bluish, this looks reddish. That may end up being a waste of both resource and labor. So you definitely want to make sure you're looking into whether the neutral color you're picking has an undertone or not. So how do you ensure that the neutral color you're picking has an undertone or not? And if it does have an undertone, is this an undertone you're willing to work with or not? Now, since these near neutrals can easily look like pure neutrals, what you want to do is have a pure white sample and place these near neutrals on it to make sure that you can see the undertone clearly. And if you're going for a darker neutral, make sure you have a pure black sample so that you can compare the darker neutrals to it and figure out if it has an undertone or not. Now, this is something you definitely want to look into when you're picking up neutral colors so as to ensure you're not mistaking near neutrals and pure neutrals. Now, another important aspect to consider when picking up neutral colors for your space is your lighting choices. Now, light comes in different temperatures. We have cool lighting, we have warm lighting, and we have neutral lighting. Now, we all know warm lighting gives some kind of yellowish or orangish reflection. Cool light, on the other hand, gives some kind of bluish reflection. Now, these two can easily alter how you perceive the color of the paint. Now, other than that, we also have artificial lighting. So before you pick a neutral color, try to have a small sample painted on a wall and try to see what it looks like under your artificial lights and also what it looks like under natural lighting streaming through your windows. If you want your neutral color to maintain the exact shade under artificial lighting, you probably want to go for a neutral light temperature. Now, another thing you want to consider is the type of vibe you're trying to create in this particular space. Now, neutral colors are also divided into warm colors and cool colors, and you have to consider the type of vibe you're creating in your space before making your choices. Now, if you're trying to create a warm and cozy vibe, you want to go for the warmer neutral colors, and this will have undertones of red, yellow, orange, and so on. On the other hand, if you're trying to create a cool, elegant, and sophisticated feel, you're going to go for cool neutral colors with undertones of blue, green, purple, and so on. Warmer neutral colors may make a space feel warmer and inviting. As for cool neutral colors, this makes a space feel way more refined and elegant. So depending on the type of vibe you're trying to create, this should be able to guide you when picking up your neutral colors. Now, another key thing that will guide you a lot when it comes to picking up neutral colors for your space is your interior design style. Now you might still be wondering what neutral colors will work best for my space. Now the main thing that can really guide you here is your interior design style, because different interior design styles have specific color palettes that they work with. If you're going for a style like Scandinavian, Japandi, rustic, you probably want to look into the warmer neutral colors. If you're going for styles like contemporary, minimalist, you're probably going to be looking at pure neutral colors. And on the other hand, if you're going for styles like bohemian, you might actually want to mix up both the warmer and the cooler neutral colors, all in all to create a cohesive look. Now, interior design style will definitely make it much easier for you to decide what color palette you're going to be working with in your space, even when you're working with neutral colors. Now, the last tip that is very important that you must consider when picking up a neutral color for your space is looking into the rest of your composition. Now you might have a space that has already been furnished, you have your tables, you have your chairs, you have your mats, curtains and so on, and you just want to do something about the colors of the walls. You're thinking about a neutral color. You must consider what colors you already have in the space. Be it the few reds in the pillows, the blue on the mat and so on. You have to generally put all this in the equation before picking the best neutral color that will be a great backdrop for this. Now, when you have a space that probably has hints of red, maybe on the mat, on the pillows and so on, you probably wouldn't want to have a neutral color that has blue, because this will be a sudden introduction of a new color, which would be a little bit of a bold move and might not create a cohesive look with the rest of the furnishings. Sit down, look at your space, figure out which color dominates the most, which color is in most of the furnishings, and maybe this might be the best choice when it comes to picking an undertone in your neutral color. This will pull the whole composition together and make your space look more cohesive. Now this allows you to create a pleasant rhythm in your space, such that the blue on the pillows is flowing into the curtains, is flowing into your walls, creating an appealing and an aesthetic finish. So those are just but a few tips on how to pick the right neutral colors for your spaces. I hope you guys got to learn something and will know how to pick the best backdrop for your interiors. Now, if you have any other tips, do let me know in the comment section below. I would also love to learn from you. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'll be truly grateful. Anyway, see you next time with another video. Love you guys so much. Bye.